Welcome to Below Replacement Level Show. I'm Vinny.
And I'm Joe. Evening, everybody.
And we are happy to be on. Seems like it's been a long week, but there's no complaining here. No crying in podcasts.
Nope.
No crying in podcasts. So I was just going to say something, but of course I forgot. Oh, see? So if we fail on our show, Mr. Ray, Jeff, welcome, Corey.
Welcome,
If
guys.
we do fail on this show, at least you can never say we don't give you free music, right?
Truth.
Thank you, Jamie, for that song.
It's if we start singing for free music, then that could be a problem.
Dr. Jim, how are you, sir? How are you? No, there'll be no singing, not for me and Joe anyway.
Maybe a little dancing, no singing.
No, I don't have no rhythm at all. So this is a nice Friday night. And we're looking forward to this. Our subject tonight is what's your project and what's your game? Brought to you by Mr. Joe Cards, because I couldn't think of a thing to talk about.
Yeah. I was thinking about that, and it's like we always, everybody does different type of projects. I started to say, sometimes you use certain game engines for certain projects, certain game engines for certain replays, depending on what you're looking for. So we want to hear from everybody, give us some ideas, like, what game engine do you use for certain projects? Do you use the same game engine for all your projects? Let us know.
Yeah. We'll talk about this tonight, and we're going to have a good night. Again, thank you guys for spending your Friday night with us. Man, our Fridays have changed, haven't they?
Yeah.
I just had this conversation with my nephew tonight. He's going to be 30, and he's kind of trying to find his way. He makes a good living. He's about to take over his father's electrical supply business, but he wants more out of life. And I told him maybe curb your Friday nights and put your mind in a better spot, And it doesn't mean you got to stop living, but,
Yes, our Friday nights have changed. 8:33 on a Friday night. When I was 17 years old, I was probably napping at this time, and then popping up around 9:30, jumping in the shower, and heading out.
Getting thrown out of a club by 1:30.
Right, and going 2.5 hours, right? And going to work the next day.
I was thrown out of every club in Beirut. Every club, no exaggeration. So, welcome, Dave. Bernie! What's up?
Bernie. Bernie's in
Bernie's only spending an hour with us, though. Then he has to go. Right, Bernie? Andrew, what's up? Mr. Andy.
We know what Bernie's project is. Yeah. We definitely know what Bernie's project is.
Yeah, he's in the middle of one. He's just well, not the middle. He's actually just starting it. And I'm following that one. So,
Bernie. Go ahead. Bernie, I kind of took a little page out of your play game books, playing, the way you set up your games after speaking with you. that was a fraudulent slip. And
I'm not telling on you, Dr. Jim. I'm not telling.
So I did a 2015 World Series replay. And I always do as played starting lineups. But I said, I'm going to do like Bernie did. And actually, James Cast actually did a podcast right after what you said you did, almost on the same thing. And I put my own lineup together because, like you, Bernie, I wanted to change history for my Mets.
Frankie boy, welcome.
Hey, Frank. And it actually, I enjoyed it. I did my own rotation, my own starting lineups, and I won 4 straight. So at least I changed history on my table. There
you go. Frank, I meant to ask you, because you've been following some of my stuff. I know we're pretty much like-minded, as long as you don't have the same mind as I do, but we're like-minded. At least that's good. And I see your picture. I've seen it. I know it's been electric football. That is you. You served, right? I just want to thank you for that. That's the reason I'm asking. So, and if that's not you, thank the family member that is. But I believe that is you. I believe you've had that avatar, as they call it, for a while.
Yeah, I kind of took it as it being him. Yes, thank you. Thank you, Frank.
Yeah, something I wish I did. Definitely would have straightened me out. Anyway, what game were you playing, Joe? Sports time.
I've really been into season ticket baseball a lot. I mean, most of you know me. I'm an old school strat guy and still love playing strat. But as I got deeper and deeper into season ticket baseball, I just like it for so many reasons. Especially that every player is carded. Unlike some of the other game companies, and it makes when you do replays. So I really been digging into it, and you could really get into out for lack of a better word, super advanced style play, and it's not complicated. Everything's really right there for you. So
Yeah,
really,
that's
really
great.
getting into it.
I think it's a great game too.
I do.
I do. I do. It's cool when you do those like as played stuff and you have the certain lineups. When as a manager you're handcuffed because you got some guys that just weren't good at all.
Mm-hmm.
But it comes down to you have to use them. Like
Mm-hmm.
that, it might hit under 200 or something, or he played 4 games, didn't do much, but the bench was used up, and it might have came down to it. And I like that. It's not
Yeah.
always pulling out the superstar, the superstar.
No, it's funny you say that, Vin, because in my 1955 Brooklyn Dodger replay, I just finished April, and for some reason they batted Campanella like 8th in the lineup early in the season. And I had some people when I posted my replays like, Joe, what are you batting Campanella 8th? And I'm like, it was not me. It was the original, but I sit there and go, how am I putting this guy 8th in the lineup? And by the 3rd inning, I wish I could switch the lineup. But
See what our
you're
boy's
right.
doing here, right there, boss? See what he's doing?
Ray, my current project, all hockey 70s.
Yeah, don't finish it. Here's what your current project is. Pick up the slack in the WHL.
He did.
Yeah,
He
I
played.
didn't see.
He played 2 games.
I haven't played nothing.
He did. He played and he recorded them too.
Nice.
And
Corey, I love dead ball. Love dead ball baseball. Always did. I do. Oh, that's different, Matt.
that's a great set, Corey.
1960s. Wow, with big league, man. Oh,
Wow.
I saw that on Delphi. I believe, Matt. And yeah, that's pretty cool.
That's a great idea, Matt.
Nice. That was Paul Horning's big C. Okay, yep. I run a retro strat PC football league, a draft league, and we're in 59, and he's lethal enough. 60 is probably going to be even better, but he's dangerous. You can't guess wrong against him. He's on the Bears team that we play against, who's got him and Rick Casares, the lethal backfield. But Paul Horning, he was one of those characters, right? I was born the year later, but I would have loved to have
tough guy.
Followed that guy. Yeah.
Oh, he was a tough guy.
Yeah. So
my dad.
Go ahead.
No, I said my dad used to always say he was one of the tough players. I really was too young to see him play. I mean, if I was born 19, I wasn't born then. But he played.
We were born the same year, right, Joe?
Yeah. But he was tough. My dad used to say he was one of the toughest guys.
1905.
New York Giants and the 1960. Oh, yes.
1905 is Matty, right? That was his big year. One of his big years. And the 06 Cubs. Yeah, well.
Corey, that's from the Diamond Gem set, right,
yeah,
Corey?
Yeah.
That's a great. Oh, that's become my favorite of the Diamond Gem sets. Used to be the 50s, but that Dead Ball one, it's really become my favorite.
Okay, Ray, as long as you're being a good boy. I hope you're feeling better too, bro.
Yeah.
I really do.
There's no Philadelphia teams in the WHA because then they'd be winning when Ray every time Ray.
He wouldn't be allowed to play them.
Oh, okay.
He wouldn't be allowed to. So you're saying you got the season ticket project going, but don't you have you got several projects going?
No, so I only did the World Series. That was just one shot with the 2015. I bought the World Series set from Clay, from the 2010s, and they're in there. But no, my 55 Brooklyn Dodger season replay, I jumped between season ticket baseball and Stratomatic. I use both games.
Don't you have a New York Giants season going?
Football?
Yeah.
I
thought you did.
No, actually, yes. Don't tell nobody. On Action PC on the computer.
The world is definitely coming to an end, folks.
Yeah.
The world is coming to an end. Joe Card's playing PC games.
You know what I like about it? And I have to thank you for it, and Dave Cook. It's not a click fest. The football game is not a click fest on a computer. And I've never played any other. and I said, let me give Dave's game a shot. You got to do, especially on defense. You really got to do strategies on defense,
It's
so you feel like
mind-numbing.
you're involved. You're involved.
So just take that and then get into a league. Think about it. I know you're not just saying,
No.
and then play a head-to-head and
Oh.
think about how you're done after a couple hours of playing that game. So, because our strat games get intense, and it's nothing as deep as Action PC.
Wow.
It's pretty wild.
Wow.
It's pretty wild. Yeah. It's good
So
stuff.
so what projects have you guys out there have going? What game engine you using?
Post some stuff at us.
Post some stuff. Let's talk about it.
And what else was I going to say? Yeah, I got my new Play Down. I don't know why it comes with that name, but Mikey, what's going on?
You see what he said? You see what Mike said?
Scary, right?
Yeah, don't get carried away.
Anyway, I got that new college set, the fictional, but I didn't realize it's based on real teams, but it's fictional. And I'm already looking through the names. I got it today. The card quality is one of the best.
Is that Play? The one from Play? Yeah.
Thing is this thick. There's like, I forget how many teams in it. Plus, there's this way he does it where there's rosters set up with numbers, and there's a player's card with numbers, and you build a lineup like that.
That's what he does with
so
with his baseball.
Sick. Yeah,
he does that with his fictional. See, you could get him on a team, or you can get numbered cards where you can put teams together with the numbers. Yeah,
unbelievable. So Dave Jackson is playing the 74 season with replay with Boxy Baseball, and he just played. Oh wow! Okay, so you've been at it.
How long have you been hitting that replay, Dave?
And I don't know, but I don't think I've never played Boxy Baseball, but I've heard good things about it.
I never either.
I believe that was from Delphi. Yeah, you learn some different games from Delphi, and that's my original hangout for social media. And it's become a lot tamer. Facebook has become more edgy, violent, whatever the word is. Not violent, but on social media, Delphi's calmed down a lot, and it's really cool. Oh, Corey, Joe's having the same problem, man.
What's that? Oh, that's me. That's me, Corey. So
oh wow, Dave, go ahead, finish that.
Yeah, and then Dave, we'll get back to you. So Corey, same thing. So I ordered Soccer Blast Express a week ago this past Monday. It was scheduled to be here this past Monday. Monday comes, doesn't come. It's been sitting in limbo, still in transit. That's what it says, and saying it's still on its way, but it's delayed. So I went to the post office this morning. I was telling Vinny, and I said to the guy, hey, is there a way you can track this? He told me between the weather in the country, certain states, mail is getting stuck, and that there was a big oil spill in the south, I think in Tennessee. He says, so that's why. He said, so just be patient. So you might be stuck like I am, Corey. But getting back to how long? July 16th, Dave Jackson's 2024. That's not bad. A year and a half, and he's got 515 games in.
Well, he said. So he tries to play an average of one game a day, but he's a little behind.
That's still not bad.
Happen. Frank asked this question, which he said, I'd like to know if anyone here has tried to play an entire season, playing all teams every game in one day. Oh no, not in one day, Frank. On the computer, I've done it quite a few times. Never by hand.
Cards and dice.
No. I've done 50 game seasons with 16 teams in hockey, but I've never done the full 80 games and stuff. Jeff's talking my language now.
My friend, may he rest in peace. Some of you guys may know him, Dominic Tyrone, passed away a couple of years ago. Big Stratomatic guy. He played, I know he finished the 1960 season, and he was almost finished when the 61 complete season. When he used to play all basic, but he used to roll like 5 games a day.
Yeah, there's a guy, Mike Mathias, on replays for him, and I think, don't quote me, but I think he's finished like 30 seasons.
Wow.
Don't call me
completes.
the amount of seasons, but he plays every single game.
Even if it's 20, Vin.
Yeah, yeah. Jeff, that's awesome.
It says
Obviously, my favorite team in history.
76, 77.
Yeah, but
They
look how
were
they
good.
finished. They finished almost identical.
Identical. What were they? What did they lose? 16 or 14 games that year in real
No,
life?
8. And they only
Oh,
lost 8 in his replay.
oh wow.
Yeah,
That's
look.
really wow.
Yeah, put it up again. So they tied 12, but in his they tied 2. They won 2 more games than they did in real life.
Okay. Wow. TV Mike. Thanks to Joe, I've really been enjoying some Hockey Blast. Yeah.
Well, Joe's
I love Hockey
played
Blast.
enough of it. So yeah, if you have any questions
Yeah,
or whatever,
Mike knows definitely.
yep. That's a game engine that you can finish a full season replay to, without a doubt, easily with one team. But you could do a full season.
Yeah, because once you get the game down pat, it's you get that full version of the game, but once you get that game down pat, you could really finish a game in 40, 45 minutes.
Mm. Yep.
When you get the flow going.
Yep. Express is
Forget it.
20 minutes, 15 minutes.
15 minutes, 10 minutes sometimes. It depends.
Yeah.
Depends, what
I always said I'm not a big fan of express games, but lately I've been, I won't say hooked, but I do want to get to it more. But it is the only game that I have out right now is Highlight Maker Hoops. Unbelievable what a game that just produces a score can do. I've had some phenomenal games using these college sets that were created, the college grade teams. I had just unbelievable. Played some NBA teams, and now I'm looking to get this other set on the table and play a tournament with it, because for me right now, it's just like I've been watching all the conference tournaments, and of course hockey's coming down the stretch.
Yeah.
Hoping my team can firmly make the playoffs, get in a good slot, but I'm not too confident we're going to win it all. But Canadians look good, and it's great. So
I told you in the beginning of the year to stick with them, that I thought they were on the right path.
Yep. Who are you even allowed to be taking a break there, sir? I don't think so. So I appreciate you joining us, but you should be rolling games. It's guys like you, Tom, that got me on this thing. And man, I'm already going through names. I picked out my favorite team already, the Cowboys. And oh man, I can't wait to dig into that.
Frank,
I really.
Yeah, Frank. Payoff pitch baseball is a good game, Frank. Absolutely.
Tom, yes. Explain what you're doing, Tom. You got a really great Marco. What's up? You got a really big project going.
You know why, Marco? I'm sorry, Vinny. I have to interrupt.
Because you thought we were talking soccer?
Yeah, because you heard me say I was about my Soccer Blast game. Express. He's got radar, soccer radar, Marco. Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry.
That's okay. Keith gives the night off, Tom. I didn't know he did that. Frank said, you had mentioned that. 72 season, again, one of my favorites.
Yeah. Good game, payoff pitch. Another good baseball game.
That was the Oakland A's stretch run, right? 72, 3-4. Yep. Good stuff.
The Brawling A's.
Yeah. They never perform good in greats, like great team leagues and stuff.
Really?
For the majority of people I talk to, yeah. Wow. They don't really perform as dominant as they were then. They
had a chemistry. And sometimes you can't put that chemistry in a game. I mean, they're still good doing when I use them in games, but that chemistry gave them that.
That's a good point.
Extra.
Wow, Tom, I'm listening to you, Joe.
Yeah,
good stuff.
That chemistry made a difference in that team, and they used to brawl inside the locker room. And they kept it quiet, but they were tight. They had a lot of chemistry.
Who else? Somebody else just showed up, I thought. Brian. Brian Hoxie in the house.
Brian's in the house.
Yeah. So by playing Highlight Maker Hoops, I'm trying to hold back and not pull primetime out because I enjoy it so much. So I really want to play it. I don't find it takes me as long as it takes some people.
Primetime, you talking?
Yeah, see that? And Tom's saying about an hour a game.
So, Vin, here's
Yeah.
an idea. You like both games. Do what I do at Hockey Blast and Hockey Blast Express. Maybe play a season or a tournament and pick one team in the tournament that you want to play in the prime time and then use the highlight maker hoops for the other games.
That's a great idea. My problem is I need to know them. What did the other guys average? What were their stats? It's this thing, and it doesn't work in my head.
I know.
Yeah, that's the only thing that stops me from playing these express type games. But this highlight maker hoops, it's just, wow. I didn't think it. I thought it was something. Okay, I'll try it. I'll buy it. Somebody's gonna end up with it. Nobody's getting it. I really, really enjoy it. And like I said, when the package came today, and I thought the mailman stuffed it in the mailbox, but I was able to just slide it out. I kind of have him understanding not to do that. P-Jet, welcome. So, P-Jet, we're talking about what projects we got going, what we're planning, and what game engines we're using.
Yeah, welcome, PJ. Good to see you.
I think you mentioned it, Joe. So, your baseball project, you use 2 games.
Yeah, so my 55 Dodger season replay, I'm using 2 game engines,
Okay.
Stratomatic and Season Ticket Baseball.
And there are the other guys that do that too. They do use different game engines.
Yes.
And it's a good way to, get your games in and use
That's what I do it for.
That we buy, you're not just, it's not just sitting there. But
my 91, 92, it's not something like I pound the 91, 92 New York Rangers season replay. I actually use Hockey Blast, 49 highlight, 49 quick decks, and I used another. I throw another game engine in there once in a while. Now I got to look. Oh, it's Stratomatic. How can I forget that? Yeah.
True.
So I use those. I use 3 game engines in that.
Okay. PJ, last show I had mentioned, I think it was the last show, that I had done those the extra players for the all-time greats franchise teams for Hockey Blast. And PJ, you seem surprised that I don't think that you had gotten them. If you were interested, get an email to me, and I'll gladly send them to you. I don't mind it. I created a couple of goalies, and I've even created one-off cards for some people. It's just you got to print out the whole thing. But if you know a better way of doing that, you don't have to. But yeah, let me know, because I know you play that game a lot. What else you guys got going on? Like I said, as far as, I guess, baseball season, you guys are, oh, my man, what's up,
Submaster's here.
Master Chief, how are you, sir? Another one, thank you for your service.
And I do that with sincerity, Master Chief, not being a wise guy.
No. That's why we get to sit here and talk about. Mine were done, I guess, a few years back. PJ, they were probably done a few years back. No, I say that with all sincerity to Frank and to Submaster. Without our armed services, and we get to sit here and talk about a hobby.
About playing games.
Amounts to nonsense. Yeah. Yes.
We play games when they did real things, real war games.
And Corey X, Tom can answer this better than I can. But it is in there. It's in there somewhere, but you have to look it up. I don't know offhand. But I've used it. Fun game, without a doubt.
Yeah.
All right, well, let me know. I'm clicking away here. Don't have a clue what I'm doing. Okay. 55 cards per half, Corey. 5 segments. Dwayne Martz, another Apple man. Jeff was just talking about he did the 76, 77 Canadians. The stats came out great. The record came out almost identical. I know Dwayne does a lot of Apple stuff. Dwayne,
No, I was going to ask you. Ask Dwayne first. I was going to ask you.
Dwayne, you do mostly season replays, or you don't do just one-off games, right? I don't remember. But then again, I'm lucky I remember who my co-host is here.
I like doing one-off games once in a while. In fact, and actually, I just threw up. I was telling you before we signed on, I threw up a hockey on the table. I'm doing the 29-30 Boston Bruins against the 69-70 Boston Bruins.
Wow.
Yeah, just I
Why
like
not?
doing those cross eras once in a while.
Me too.
It's a nothing after one.
And no surprise there.
No.
No surprise there. So the goalie for the Bruins, that wasn't Tiny Thompson, is it?
Yes,
Wow.
I think it was Tiny. Yeah, I think it is Tiny. I
Tiny
got
Thompson.
Chivas. I got Chivas, and I think Tiny. Yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
The old Bruins. That's
And
pretty
and
wild.
and this the 69-70 Bruins, I think, finished the first period with like 15 or 17 shots on goal.
Wow.
And Chivas Tiny stopped them.
Yeah, well, I'll bet he's got some cards.
Yeah, yeah.
And he's one of the all-time greats for the Bruins.
So Vin, with your with this new set you got for play,
Yeah.
what are you going to put like a tournament together?
Yeah. So,
Cool.
and Tom, you're in the chat. You can let me know if I said this correctly. So they give you 64 teams. I believe it's 64 that go into the tournament. And then they have those cards, like I was telling you offline, like these roster cards. So it's players' names, and they have a number. And with that number, you pick out the card that's associated with that number. So 1 has all the ratings as if it was a regular card. And you put that in.
It's brilliant.
And yeah, Keith, he makes me sick. He's so smart. Really does, because I'm so shocked. But unbelievable genius. And I'm sure these guys all, Tom and Dan, I guarantee, had something to do with that.
Mhm.
But the way they designed this set, it's absolutely brilliant.
There's one for you, Vin. Look at Frank Burgo. See what Frank doing with Aposado Racing?
Oh, I have a good collection. I
I
think
know.
Frank has a good collection too there.
You do. I remember when I came to your house, I was like salivating when you showed me that. You had You got secretary. I mean, you got classic horses in that set.
Yeah. I have like 11 seasons and
Yeah.
the all-time greats. I think I have 2 sets of copies of the all-time greats. I don't know. But that's a fun game. It really is. Me and Anthony used to play it a lot. We've had some fun races, so it's cool.
That's a game I got to get back on the tables, play at the races. I was having fun with that.
Yeah, it was really hot.
Yeah, I got a little sidetracked.
It was hot after Christmas.
Yeah, it's fun. It's a fun game.
Okay, so Dwayne does his seasons. And if I'm not mistaken, Dwayne, you played a master game, correct?
Oh, boy.
Which is even more kudos to you. Dan, Ethan, okay, and others. It had to be a bunch of guys. That's a huge set, Tom. Frank has every season. Okay, good for you. Good for you. Countless matchups there. So the seasons really play out well. So that's cool. I'm getting some feedback here.
So Frank, do you do run like tournaments, or do you do historical race replays? You know, what kind of projects do you do with them? Or you just do one-off races? That's an interest. When you showed me, I had never seen that until I came to your house.
Yeah,
And
no, it's a great game.
Really some game.
Right. So 64 teams. Also, I know we're jumping around here. Frank will answer you, but Tom says the 64 teams are for this tournament, the initial tournament. But I believe you could put together altogether 192 teams.
Wow.
With those cards, rosters, whatever you call it. So yeah, Dwayne, that's pretty wild. Good for you. Good for you.
So it's like a March Madness.
Yeah, that's what it's copied off of.
Yeah,
it's have a lot more.
Right.
Oh, see, yeah, Dwayne plays. I thought he did the master game.
Alan Herbeck. Alan plays
or nothing.
56 Reds.
Oh, that was a great season, 56.
Yeah,
great season. I did it on the computer a few times. The National League was, if it turns out realistic, that's one of the better races ever between the Braves, the Reds, and the Dodgers.
So I'd ask Frank. Yeah, he does replays and what ifs.
128 have rosters for building with the cards.
Wow.
On top of the 64 teams that are already built. And the 64 are based on real schools. They just use fictional names. That alone isn't, I don't know how he came up with all them names. But as I was separating the cards, I didn't get to them all yet. I saw Cowboys. And I like the Western genre. So I said, that's going to be my team. I don't even know who's on it yet. I don't even know how good they are, but that's my team.
So,
Yep.
so Dwayne says it takes about 50 minutes for him to play an Alpha Master. That's game. That's not bad. I guess that's likened to Strat Super Advanced.
I was going to say 50 minutes.
Yeah,
to
that's
play
not
with
bad.
That much
That's
detail?
yeah.
That's pretty wild. Wow. Cool. So guys, I guess, well, we all have that if you follow the sport, college basketball fever. I kind of enjoy college basketball all year round on the tabletop. And then I know guys are getting ready for baseball season, which
Yeah.
I does nothing for me, but it does make me want to play retro stuff. So Frank, you've been more, wow, 55 years.
55 years. Wow, for wargaming. Wow.
Wow. So Submaster Chief is a war gamer also. I don't know if you guys have ever met. Two great guys. You guys should. So yeah.
You were into that at one time, Vinny, right?
Yeah, I still kept some. I have some. I like Civil War era, but I have several war games. When I get the itch, I'll break them out.
Mm-hmm.
The ones I have are not as deep as the ones I'll guarantee Frank and Submaster have these games that'll make your brains will just start pouring out of your ear. They're so deep. I mean, unbelievable, but they're great. They're great. I think who else just was at? Somebody went to a war game. Oh no! Grant gets together with his friends and they do a World War II type of gaming.
Oh wow!
And they met him. Well, if you come to the convention, the one in May, and Canton in August. I don't know if Submaster was at them, but he'll be in whatchamacallit. Yeah, I know. That's right.
Will you guys be in Connecticut in May? Submaster and Frank?
He was. Matter of fact, when I walked in, he was playing a college match of college football. And then from there, he ended up going to another convention. That's the life to live at. Nice. Wow. That's wild. That's enough to race cars on.
Wow. I thought I was crazy with 3 tables in my game.
There's one for you. You look at this one, Jose. Dave's tabletop.
Oh.
Do you have that set?
I don't have 54. I just traded for 1940. I have the 61 Continental, and I have a couple of I think 22 and 23 of Baseball America. But I'm probably going to I wasn't going to grab the 54 because I'm playing 61, and I'm saying, why am I going to? But they're so good, I might just pick up the 54 Century League. They're all so good.
It's a fun game, that's for sure.
And what I'm finding is, that's another thing I never thought I'd be into fictional, but what I'm finding is the fictionals work so well with the play game engine because of the narrative it creates.
Mm.
The game itself creates a narrative. So when you got fictional players, that it really
brings them to life.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. And you start getting hooked on this guy becomes
it's
my
true.
favorite
It's
player.
true.
Right? Yeah. So
Frankie Ventimiglia and XHL.
There you go.
My boy from Brooklyn.
Frankie Pasta. The 68 Tigers. I was just telling Joe, I sent him and Jamie a link. It showed the inning where Jim Northrup hit the triple for Bob Gibson. And through that inning, he only had given up one hit. And he gave up 4 that inning and 3 runs. And I remember that World Series, but I remember them winning and my neighborhood going nuts. But I barely remember the 69 World Series with the Mets and Orioles.
Really?
Yeah, but I remember that 68 Dodgers and Cardinals.
Isn't it crazy? Certain things, right?
Strange.
So
Submaster will be.
Oh, great.
We'll see him.
Yeah.
Always good to see you, buddy. Always.
There's a room. Oh yes, I heard that, Tom. I heard that too. I think it's going to happen.
Oh,
Deadball version for History Maker.
I'm a sucker for Deadball.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love the Deadball era. I really do. Yeah, I ran a strat league for that for a long time, and I just got burnt out with the guys, and because it's like herding cats sometimes. You know, you got some great members, and they
You,
do everything you need, and then all of a sudden
yeah.
it's like, can you get your games in? Because it takes all of like
Yeah.
4
Start
minutes to play a
chasing.
baseball
Yeah. I
game on
know.
the PC. And so I just can't no more. I don't have it anymore.
You. Back to you saying you love the Deadball. You'd love that strat. Diamond Gems Deadball. What blew my mind in it is that Root has his own hitting card. He was a big pitcher,
Right.
more than a hitter. But they gave him his own hitting card. It's just amazing. And as a goof on the Giants, guess what player they put? Moonlight Graham.
Well, you didn't give me a chance. Oh, cool.
Moonlight Graham.
Wow.
They did it as a goof,
Well, that's all right. That's
It's
all right.
fun. It's fun.
Yeah. The Diamond Gems, are kind of a takeoff from Replay's. What do they call this?
Yeah, I've heard that.
Yeah, they
It was
did it
kind of
first.
his idea. I heard it was kind of his idea.
Moonlight Graham is in the set. Yes.
Yeah,
Corey.
that's right, Corey.
What's
You know, season ticket. Clay actually offers decade sets of the World Series,
Yeah, I have them all up until 2000.
and if you look at them, they're kind of like the Diamond Gem sets. The teams that are in his sets.
Well, they're every team that made the World Series for a
Right.
decade.
Right, exactly. So that to me, that's a season ticket baseball's version of the Diamond Gems. Herding cats. Joe has tried many times reminding to play the games. Meow, said me.
Ray, we've chased people off our group. Don't be the first one chased out of a live stream.
No, leave him. I got him to play. At least I got him playing some WHA games.
I'm glad he's feeling better at least.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Unbelievable.
He's itching for me to get back north. He's dying.
And this is when my wife asked me again today. Middle of April?
At the end of April, I'll probably head back north for a little bit.
Dave Little in the house. Good
Oh,
evening, my friend. Thank you for joining us on a Friday night. Nobody's head's getting smashed off the turnbuckle right now. We are talking about projects we're playing, projects we're planning, and the game engines we use. Dave does a lot of wrestling. Is that a current ongoing project that you post? The Highlands, something from the Highlands. Matter of fact, you had one up today. I didn't get a chance to watch that one yet. Let us know, Dave.
He plays the Filsiger wrestling too, I think, right?
Filsinger's, yeah. Filsinger, yeah. He had it at the convention last year.
Yes.
The one and I was with Phil, and I didn't even get to touch the dice. Phil pummeled me with Van Vader. I didn't even get to touch the dice. I'm like, but me and Dave didn't barely know each other. So, but we're getting a little closer, and I'm looking forward to seeing him. So, and that's coming up. That's coming up, man.
Soon. Sooner than I can remember us talking about it in October. I'm like, we're way off. Boom. Yeah, I'm looking forward. I can't wait. Just to see the guys, just to see everybody.
Wow.
2006.
Okay. So how many wrestlers have made it into that show, into your federation there?
Wow.
So you must be adding new ones like every year. Very cool.
So the Heartland Champ, that's a game engine, I'm assuming. I'm not really familiar with
No, Phil Singer's his game. The Heartland is his federation.
Oh, okay, I see. Oh, okay.
Am I correct with that, Dave? Am I correct? I think the Heartland.
So Phil Singer is the game engine for his Heartland Federation.
Mm-hmm. And then he streams them on YouTube.
Now, what is the wrestling game that SG Patrick does?
Squared Circle.
Yeah, that's the book. That's with the books, right? With territories and all that.
Oh yeah. All the books are based on a specific territory of a certain years. I don't know the span, how many years they span, but no, it's.
And you play it out of a book?
You can. I find getting the PDFs is easier to print out all the wrestlers,
Uh,
um, because all the wrestlers are inside. I'm right, Dave. Wow, that's twice today. Awesome. I'm doing good. All the wrestlers are in there. They're like had really nice photos. Some are color, most of them
mhm.
black and white, and their sheets, their ratings are all in there. So to
Wow.
get the book is more like a collector
I
sit at
see.
coffee table, nice.
I
But if
see.
you get the PDFs, it's so much easier to print because you don't want to be bending the binder on the.
Find them in the book, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So
I got you.
it's a good game. It's deep, but it's not difficult.
Okay.
And really good, really good. I tell you, the first match I ever had, I said, Jamie, let's do this. He's on the phone. I took Bret Hart and Barry Horowitz. Remember Barry Horowitz?
Yeah.
Everybody beat up Barry
Yeah.
Horowitz.
He was. Yeah. He was the Bayonne bleeder of wrestling.
First move. First move. Bret Hart got him. Boom. Done. I was like, well, I was done already. So then I just played a little bit, but it was the first move, Bret Hart. But you would think he went into Barry Horowitz, walked across the ring, got him in a sharpshooter. It was over.
Thanks for coming on, Frank. Go be with the wife. Thank you.
Way more important.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what I just watched?
She's
too,
pretty,
Frank?
Vinny and I too.
I don't know what you're gonna watch. I mean, I have the audiobook for two, the Nuremberg trials. I highly suggest it. Russell Crowe played a very good part.
Yeah.
Yeah, but one of my favorite actors is this kid Rami Malek. He was in the Pacific, which
Okay.
was the sister show, the brother show, Band of Brothers.
Yeah.
Played a like weirded out soldier who saw just too much, and wow, this kid won an Academy Award. He just did another one. I forget what the name of it was about. I don't want to tell what the plot is that his wife gets killed and he goes after him. He's just an analyst. But it was brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. What movie are you talking, Corey? Was Nuremberg Trials? Tough stuff, man. Tough stuff. Brilliant, brilliant cast, though. Really well done. Really well done. So,
It's a good. It's a good show. If you like that stuff, a show called A Small Light. I don't know if you've ever heard of it or saw it. It's a story about the woman. Her name was Meep, who hid the Anne Frank family,
okay.
who in the attic, and how she saved. It was based on it's the true Anne Frank, but it was her story. I'm getting chills. What a series! What a series, man.
Yeah, yeah. I have a lot of stuff on that. Gut wrenching, but
Yes. Yep. Absolutely. I agree.
Kind of just knocked me for a loop with something. Oh, so I guess we totally went off subject, but isn't that what chats do?
Yeah.
So I recommend, I got to tell you, I have Angel Studios Network. I forget what it costs. It might be $20 a month, 14 and up. One of those. They are done so well. So well. And you don't get all the, what I call the junk in them. There's no filthy language. Because I know some shows have some swearing in them and stuff, but I can't sit there and listen to it constant. There's no nudity in it, but they are powerful, powerful movies. Unbelievable. Matter of fact, Kevin James has got one. I don't know if I could watch it though. It's called Solo Mio.
Oh, I went to see it with my wife 2 weeks ago. Vinny, it's beautiful. You got to watch it.
Wow. And I like him.
It's really a feel good movie. It's
Paradise. I'm listening.
It's a feel good movie. I loved it. And he's really good. It's a love story in Italy, and it's good. Watch it. You and your wife would enjoy it. Paradise. I watch it. Oh,
that's a series.
It's a series on Hulu.
Okay.
I am hooked on that show.
Really?
Me and my wife, yeah.
I'll check it out.
But yeah, definitely watch Solo Mio. It's really good.
Wow. So Midlife is saying, I guess this is in reference to the show you saw.
Yes, about Meep. Yes. Yeah.
Some brave people there. I was just telling my wife too. I remember something came up on Facebook about a gentleman, and wow, we've really gone off the beaten path here.
Yeah, that's what we do.
He was on this talk show in the audience, and they
Oh,
introduced him.
oh,
Yeah,
oh. They made a movie about it.
yeah. Did they?
Yes. It was, and he doesn't know it. Is it? It was a law. It was a real thing. He
Yes.
doesn't know it, and all of a sudden they ask him to stand up, and
Well,
all
they
the people,
said what he did, that he
and then all the
saved a
people
couple of,
stand up that he saved, all the kids. Oh, you're getting me the chills.
yeah, families. Just he
Oh,
built a whole nother generation,
yep.
and who knows how more. Yeah, yeah.
They made a movie about it.
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
I didn't know that. That's another. Gonna get real next episode.
yeah,
Watching
yeah,
Pound. Okay.
yeah. I think he's right
Um,
about that.
yeah. So
But
we'll try and steer back to what we're doing as far as yeah, the projects and stuff going on.
mhm.
Like I said, I started that WHA project with Grant's 49 Hockey, and we got about, I don't know, 10 guys, Joe, doing it.
Yeah, a
It
dozen
kind of
now, Mike.
slowed down. Some guys picked up again. I have kind of abandoned it with everything that was going on the last couple of months, and I need to get back to it because I started it and I don't feel like it's oh, you got to tune in. I know. I've been watching the games myself,
Oh,
Mike.
Mike, thanks for coming by,
Yeah,
Mike.
thank you
Appreciate
so
your
much.
support, Mike.
Enjoy that game.
Yeah.
Enjoy that game for sure. Yeah, so I kind of haven't played the WHA games. I've also been
Hey, I'll
testing
get back to it.
for Grant's new football game, and that is going to be spectacular. But I owe him a lot of games and some stats, so there's a timeline on that too. So I'm going to have to put my nose
You gotta prioritize stuff.
to the
That's all.
grindstone,
Right.
as they say. But it's just been hard to get anything on the table consistently. But I did get into, like I said, the highlight maker hoops and this set that came in today. So if I get a second win, I will finish separating them cards, find out who the names are that you stick with. Like think Keith has an affinity for the name Pernicious because there's a Pernicious in this set too.
The names he comes up with in some of his fictional, and I, not that I curse him, like if I'm doing stats, yeah, and I'm writing out these long names, I'm like, where does he get these names from? Can't he just like call him Frank Smith? You know?
Yeah. I think there's a Pernicious in Fury football too. I'm not sure, but I've seen it before. So now
I had that on the table this
too.
morning. I had Fury on the table this morning.
I saw that. I told you because somebody else put it out there. Al Pardo.
Yes, and that's what did it to me.
That's what happens. It's like the power of suggestion.
Like, I said, I got to get. I even responded to him. I says, I need to get this game out on the table. That was yesterday. This morning, I pulled it out. I played it.
Somebody's going to have to start mentioning lobster. So I'll go bring it back next time. Go get fish instead.
No.
So there's at least one P in there. Yeah, Tom. Pernicious.
Yep.
See, if I was young, I was going to have a child. I would name it Pernicious. That's a great name. But yeah, he's got so many good names and the team names. It's so creative. Wow. Really, really is. And with the highlight maker, you don't really get the stats. You get the highlight.
No, yeah, it's a highlight. Right.
And I mark them. I mark down the highlights they scored, the defensive plays, and the free throws missed and made. And you see who made the impact in the game. But I do like prime time. So I got to see what it's like.
Let me ask you this, man, on our subject. So are there certain projects that you specifically like to use certain game engines for?
If there's enough seasons or cards, if I'm doing a draft thing, if I like the game engine and it has it, I'll stick with that one game engine.
Okay.
But my mind comes up with a zillion different replays.
Well, that's
so in my mind, I've played countless replays. I had draft leagues with all the college teams and bank shot basketball, all drafted.
Now that doesn't happen to you at like 2:30 in the morning when you're laying in bed, right? No,
it happens to me 24/7. 24/7.
The reason I ask that is because what I'm finding, and we've had this conversation before on other episodes of podcasts, and what's your favorite game engine, and I've always said like I don't have a favorite game. Like I'll say, what's your favorite baseball game? If I feel like a narrative, I'm gonna go to History Maker Baseball. If I feel like just going to, going pitcher hitter, I'm going to go to strat. But the reason I bring that question up to you is I'm starting to find that since I got into fictional, I find that History Maker Baseball or the play game engine in general just really does something with the fictional. It brings them out. It brings them out.
I
It
could
brings
see
those
that.
players out.
I could see that. Tom, oh, I got to look this one up. He's in the set, Tom.
Danger.
That's
Oh
great.
wow.
I got to look him up. I'll put him on the
Wow.
Cowboys. That's good stuff.
Danger.
Yeah, like today. We went shopping. I promised I'd put a new shower hose in and get everything set up. And I'm like, I've been telling her for 7 months I'm going to do this. So she goes, you think we could go today? I said, yeah, we'll go today. So we go to the place, nice little shop, get the shower hose, and she's looking around now at all kinds of faucets, sinks. And she's like, what do you think of this one? I'm like, I don't know, but I know my package is supposed to be in the mail. This is what I'm thinking to myself. And I want to get home. Like, where else we go? Oh, we'll just go past ShopRite. Can we do that? And I'm like, yeah, what do we got to get? Oh, just this. It's never just that.
No, of course.
And I'm walking through ShopRite going, man, I know this package is in the mailbox. I got to get it home. I'm not thinking about what I got to get or what kind of faucets and sinks we're getting. Pick one. That's it. It goes in there. How long do I stay in there? I take a shower in 10 minutes. I wash my face in 5. I couldn't tell you what kind of granite I have in my bathroom right now. I know it's granite. Everybody has granite.
I bet you know the color of your game table.
Oh, I have quite a few of them. Matt, Indiana Zionsville has danger. Oh, I got to pull that up. Don, welcome. I just saw you there.
Yeah.
True story. True
and
story.
Dave is here too. Dave talking about how he's enjoying Express Engine games. And Dave, correct me if I'm wrong. You only got into sports gaming a short time ago. You were into non-sports gaming big time, from what I understand. But now you really get into the Express games with sports play, huh?
They're a great intro. It won't be long before you're hooked into the full play games because they just do something for you. But yeah, the Express games are fine. They get you going. They get you that feeling of the sport.
If they're made well, yes. I agree.
Hey, listen, get you to put the players on the court. And
Hockey Blast Express was my segue into play. Yeah. It was Hockey Blast Express was the first game I played. And then that's it. I went, ooh.
Oh, you did go.
Right down the rabbit hole.
Thank God you had a bungee cord. Yeah, time flies. Right, about a year now you're doing it. Okay. Yeah, and sometimes you might just stick with that too. Different strokes. But we are in, and that was the other thing I was going to say, Joe, because the gaming era that we're in now, I could never tell you what my favorite game is anymore.
No.
When I had the choice of 4 games, I could tell you what my favorite was.
Agreed.
They're all my favorite. I just don't know what I'm in the mood to play until I'm ready to play it.
How many days you go like this? You look on a shelf. Am I in the mood to play this? I love this game, but I love this game too.
Yeah. I mean, my head is blocking. Let me see. You see, that's
I know.
That's just like, which way do I go?
Yeah, that way.
That's just some stuff. That's just, I bought that shelf thinking I could put all my games on there. Yeah, well, it didn't work out. And now I need 2 of them. And I have a garage to go through. It's just, so what do you play? But we're blessed to be able to do that.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah,
it's true.
And the engines that are coming out and the seasons like this play down set, it's just genius stuff. Genius stuff. And it's just been,
there's a lot of variety out there now.
All I ask is the guys that come out with these games, stick around and support them. Don't just jump to the next game. And when you create 2 seasons, I've said this before, you come out with game ABC, don't come out with 3, 4 seasons for it. Because somebody out there, or a handful of guys, if you're lucky enough, love your game. And now you left them hanging.
True.
If you do it and it's successful, you have to support it more,
That's something too. When I see a new game comes out, before and I might go on YouTube to see this. Wow, this game looks really good. And I hear a couple of guys. First thing I do is go to see how many seasons this guy got coming out. And I might wait a month and see if he's coming out with another season.
Right.
Because if I'm going to invest in a game that I like, I want to be able to get seasons for it.
Right. Right. Now, if a game is out of print and that's what it had and that's what it got,
that's a different story.
Right. That going in.
Different story. Right. Right.
But if they're coming out with there's a couple of people out there, they make these games and then they just don't. Oh, the UK. MV, welcome. Thank you so much. Don't listen to too much, Jamie says.
Bernie, but he's got Bernie, so he's okay.
Yeah, that's a good thing.
He's okay.
Jamie messes us up.
Another thing.
No, really, thank you for coming out on a Friday night.
I get that there's popular seasons, so you're going to get repeat seasons in different game engines.
Yeah, that's.
But there were just some out there, not knocking, but they have exactly the same. I don't know how to. I'm not knocking it, but I'm saying why should I just jump into your game engine? You have the same exact seasons as 3 other game engines. Right. Come out with something different.
Right.
Come out with a season that somebody. And the funny thing is, John Turnbull, before D2D last year, he had gotten in touch with me and he told me he was introducing Red Ice Hockey. And he said to me, he goes, I see you on Facebook. You play a lot of hockey. Do you suggest a season? And the first thing I told him, 91, 92. I says, nobody has it. Nobody had it out at the time. I says, I think people will, and I don't know if it turned out. He did come out with it. I don't know if it turned out to be a success with it. But you know what? He put out something different. And I like to see that once in a while, too.
Right. John does, though. John does.
Yes, and John does. John does. Absolutely.
Here you go, Joe. So now if MV has his own show, when we're not sleeping, we can go join his show.
Go join him.
Because we're up all night anyway, tossing and turning and rubbing my face in the pillow. And oh, man. Yeah.
Get up, and I know I got something sitting on the table, and I had a half done, and I'm like, should I go play the second half at 2:30 in the morning? No. I've been forcing myself to go to sleep. Yeah.
I'm good at laying there, though, at least. So, yeah, Dave, that 91, 92 was definitely a great season. I listened to an audiobook, The Last Great Season, and it covers that year.
91, 92.
Yeah, outstanding book, too.
Yep.
The narration was great. I really, really enjoyed it. But, being a hockey guy, too, and then they hit with a season like that. But it was good. I recommend it. I don't read much anymore. I listen. Just my eyes are bad. Even having these cheaters on so I could see the screen, just not good. But I love my audiobooks. I can't tell you how many I have. And some of the narrators, if I see they're doing a book and I don't even know, I'll look up to see what it's about. But knowing they're the narrator, I got to give it a shot. So I do that at audible.com. I think I'm ahead of the game. You get a credit a month, but a lot of free books.
Really?
Free books. Oh, yeah. I've downloaded some of the best ones. I've downloaded with the free ones. And then eventually, I guess if they download them enough, then they put them up for sale. And I like longer books. I'm not going to use my credits to get a book that's 3 hours long.
Right.
I'd rather pay for that.
Right.
So The Fall of the Third Reich, 62 hours. Ooh. My 2 Civil War books. Oh, yeah. And so eventually I fall asleep. I remember where I fell asleep. I'll go back to it. But I love audiobooks. And it's getting tougher to find the good sports ones. Yeah, I have the original, Corey. I have an original one. I sent one to Mike Canestrari. And Joe, you have it now.
Because what happened is Ray took it and then he gave me, and I started to read it. And then I got sidetracked with the 61 Continental League because I'm playing it. And then I think it was Dave Little told me that there was a book. Yeah. So I ordered the book. So I kind of shelved.
Right.
Because I'm playing.
I think that was John Wise that mentioned it.
It was John Wise. Yeah, you're right. It was John Wise.
Did you finish reading the UB?
No, I never did. I got to get back to it. It was good. It's good.
Listen,
it's good.
It's a strange one. Oh, Corey, you'd love it.
Strange, but the guy was so ahead of himself.
He was a weirdo like us.
I know. And then you think, I think it's 1971 he did this. Right.
but he was a weirdo like us. I mean, he wasn't even into girls like at that age. He was more into his. Yeah, no, you got to read it.
Yeah, I got to
Oh,
get
Red
back to.
Storm Rising. Yeah, all the Tom Clancy stuff.
Oh, my son used to love reading Clancy.
Yeah, he got called in from his
Really?
books. Oh yeah, because they want to know where he was getting all his information from.
Wow.
I bet Submaster could fill us in on some of that stuff. Yeah, yep. Tom Clancy got called in because when he was talking about stuff, they were like, "Wow, how'd you get this
How do you
information?"
know this? Right.
Yeah. His unbelievable writing, unbelievable. You could pick them out of a hat, and you're gonna get a good book. So I have a bunch of his stuff on audio too. So the audible.com I had switched over to a few years ago. Yeah, Corey, all of them. And because originally I had books. It comes with that like the Apple app. There you go. We could use you in court there, Submaster. We could use you in court. That's what we always say about my daughter.
Look at
No, I
that.
didn't do it. I didn't do it.
Look at that lineup.
Since I know
MV Gaming. Look at that lineup.
Oh, you're in that league with them.
Yeah.
Oh, good for you. Dave Lando, good man. Mike Silva, he's not with us tonight, so we could talk about him. No, that's a great group of guys you're with. Great group of guys. So they're talking about our podcast. Oh, that's nice.
That's nice.
I appreciate that. We're just having fun, So me and Joe will talk. Me and Joe fight like cats and dogs, like brothers.
Well, where the 72 Oakland A's?
Yeah,
Where?
something like that.
Yeah.
So we were kind of like, well, we don't have a guest. We don't have a guest. Why don't we have a guest? And we suggest, and then it kind of comes to me to reach out to my guys. He reaches out to his guys. But we were like, you know what? It was late. He had a lot going on. I had a lot going on. We didn't get a guest. But I'm like, I think me and Joe know enough about our sports and sports gaming. We've been around 100 years to carry a conversation. And then when we have, and I'm not just saying this because you guys know I don't just talk nonsense, a group that comes in here, and every one of you has something good to offer. So even if I sat here with tape over my mouth, you guys could, if the chat wasn't on delay, you guys could handle a night of talking. So it's like, your friend, when you got to the corner and he might have, well, in my neighborhood, we sat on milk boxes.
Yeah.
And he didn't say much, whatever was going on. He had a lot on his mind, but everybody talked around him. So we kind of look at it. Me and Joe felt like we could handle it.
Yeah, and what we also came to the realization too is when we have the live chats, when we have a guest on, it's nice, it's great. I mean, like we had Bernie on, it was fantastic. I could have stood 4 hours with him. Yeah. But sometimes it's nice not to have a guest because we can concentrate more on our audience here.
Yeah, because we always want our guests to be comfortable.
Right, and we can interact with you more. With tonight, we're able to interact. We see you putting stuff up. Sometimes when we have a guest, we miss something that's put up there. It's not intentional. No. It's just the way it goes. So sometimes without a guest, I'm getting to like this. I am.
So, Submaster, you mean face to face, like literally face? Those are the best leagues. They're so few and far in between. The one MV's talking about is they do an action PC league that Steve Tate runs. I forget how it goes, but they take certain amount of teams and they draft from, say, the 71 season. Then they go back to the 69 season. But you could keep guys if they were on your 71 team.
Wow.
You could. I don't know how he keeps track of that. Wow. But Steve Tate does it. And he does it with, I think he does it with 3 sports.
Wow.
I think he does it with baseball, football, and hockey. And I can't even keep track of who's in my house. And it's only me and my daughter and my wife. So, yeah, it's pretty wild. But the face-to-face leagues, they're some of my favorite memories. I went back with my oldest brother. He's the one that got us started. He's 8 years older than me. And he's the one that cut my teeth on, all these games. And he used to run our leagues. And they were great. I made some lifelong friends.
Look, and even if it's not a league, just face-to-face play.
Yeah.
Like my club, I look forward We're meeting this Sunday. The guys down in Florida that I gathered up and became friends with. I just look forward. Jamie's actually meeting with me Sunday. I look forward. It's fun when you play face to face.
Yeah. And when I go out to Joe's or he comes to my
Yeah,
house
I was just
with
going to go there.
Ray and Ryan, and
Mm-hmm.
I look forward to it so much. I got to reach out to the other guy because he belongs in my house. We haven't spoken for a while, whatever reasons. But Phil,
Yeah.
I got to reach out to him. The kid was like a little brother to me. And
Yep.
so I want him here because we missed it. Most of the time when me and Joe hook up, we end up, you want to just play a half? Because we're talking. Then his wife will be home, and I start talking with her.
Yeah.
So
yeah, we got to get Phil back in the mix.
That's the thing, so Master. Just the camaraderie is just, and time is flying. And I want to embrace these things, We just, a friend of mine just retired, 25, Mike Terranova, my friend Mike Terranova.
Your friend Mike Terranova.
He just retired from the Manchester Police Department, 25 years.
Wow.
He's still young. Yeah, he got home when he was 22. His dad was one of my best friends. He was on the board for my foundation. We lost him 3 years ago. And so we took them out, me and my wife and my daughter came. We took them all out, our friends of who we're close with. It's just a select crew of us. And we had a great time. And then the next day I told them, aside from making funny pictures of them all on ChatGPT and sending them to them, I said, we got to get together. Because we're not going to, we're close in the neighborhood too. So you want to make it a priority to at least, you don't have to go out to eat all the time. Let's go out and have a cup of coffee. Let's go out and have a slice of pizza, whatever it is. Come to the house, we'll hang out. They're not gamers. I wish they were. When me and Joe get together, it's a whole different ballgame because we have everything in common. Yeah, we have the Lord in common. We have our gaming in common. We have family in common.
It's true. And like Vinny says, sometimes we get together, him and I, and we'll say, yeah, you know what? Let's play the half. And it's the camaraderie. And that brings it to another level.
Yeah.
That's why I look forward to the cons. That's what I'm looking forward to in May. Yeah, I want to sit across and game with a couple of guys, but it's more the camaraderie. Vin, what was fun? It was fun when we gamed during the day, but how about when we sat in the hotel lobby at night and just chatted about games and, things like we're doing now in face-to-face, like we're doing now, having live chats in the hotel at 10, 11, 12 at night, talking about gaming.
Yeah.
That's what I look forward to.
How about when I'm coming to your house or you're coming, you say, what do you want me to bring? Well, bring this, bring that. We never play any of them. We sit here talking. It's really something.
I'm walking with 2 bags and never take nothing. And I never take nothing out of the bag. And that's what happened to me with D2D last year. The first one, I brought a bag. Even Canton. We brought bags, right? We never wound up taking nothing out.
I remember when I first got there and we were in that little room and I don't want to say his first name, I'm going to say it again, but Submaster was sitting there and he was playing my favorite game, matchup college football. And he's playing with his favorite school, LSU. And I said something about the game and he just gave me this look and I'm like, man, I'm going to hit it off with this guy. And we did. And it was great. And we went out and we broke bread together and we hit it off. It was great. And Andy knows another one. Andy,
right.
Andy absorbed some of those flies with me. That was great.
Hey, listen, Finn, and we could jump to Canton. One of the highlights of that weekend was the first Friday night in the hotel when we were all in the lobby and we were playing Mr. President with Keith and I playing the other and we were all sitting around playing games and talking. The camaraderie.
I thought you were going to talk later when you saw me in my underwear in our room.
No.
Oh, that wasn't your highlight?
I was sleeping. No, I closed my eyes. I couldn't even open my eyes.
I heard you breathing heavy. I thought maybe you were.
That was Phil.
Close me and Joe out. I don't share a freaking room with anybody. And he's like, will you share a room? I was like, oh, no. Well, now we're doing it again.
And then we're doing it again now in next month, 2 months.
Yeah. Well, it's good because neither one of us sleeps.
No, so
yeah, I'll sit up play a game, or we'll just lay there and we're talking like you would.
Or Vinny lays there at 2 o'clock in the morning. Damn it! I hear him going, "Damn!" And you don't really curse, but he's mumbling like Popeye with
My
the
wife tells me, talking
and he's mumbling, and I'm like, "What are you doing?" I'm
Yeah.
trying to order app a football game.
Oh, that.
Vinny, it's
That's when I was
2:30 in the
talking in
morning.
my sleep.
He
Yeah.
ordered it 18 times.
Yeah. Yeah.
18
website.
times. I'm not exaggerating. His credit card got shut down because he kept trying to hit the thing. 2:30 in the morning. Yes, my eyes were seared shut. Yes, absolutely, Don. Oh, the D Christmas show. Wow.
Thank you, Submarine. Thank you. You are.
I don't think we
one
had.
heck of a guy. You really.
I don't
are.
think I had the pleasure of meeting him at D.
Well, I am going to introduce you.
Yes, definitely. I definitely want to.
Plus, he's a pretty good-looking guy too. Not you know. I got to stop. We're talking about my underwear and then Submaster's looks. That's not good. How many years did you serve? Imagine being on a submarine.
Oh my goodness, I don't know how.
How many years did you serve, Submaster? I told you I had a friend of mine. He was the commander of Lakehurst Naval Base before it went Joint Base, McGuire, Dixon, Lakehurst, and they had him up for admiralship, and he had lost his wife that year, and his daughter was still in high school, so he couldn't. No, he didn't take it. He turned it down. But you guys would have hit it off well. Very regimented, though. You don't seem as rigid, but I bet you are as regimented because 30 years. God bless you.
God bless you, man.
Thank you.
Wow.
I wish I'd known. Would you have been able to get me on one of those subs to at least fire like a
You never went on? Did you ever go on one, Vin?
No.
Oh my goodness.
No. I'm not claustrophobic, but
neither am I. And I went on one.
Being too long. Like on something that small, no. But I wouldn't mind pressing some buttons. You know, even if they were blanks, I would just get the thrill out of shooting some missiles out of them. So.
And I was young when I got on a tour on one, and I was like, I think I was in it like 32 seconds, and I was like, no, I can't do this. So 30 years, God bless you.
Wow. Well, here we go. This is another idea, and I've done this with different golf games. Dave announced that they're working on the new version. They're coming out with the new version. It's going to be redone. That could be cool. That could be cool for sure. Me and Dave had a chat this morning about a lot of things. He was texting me like 10 to 7 in the morning. No, I was not up yet. I saw it when I got up. But you guys know we had him on. I love Dave.
Yeah.
He and I share the same exact birthday, same age, everything. Only he's a heck of a lot calmer than I am. I wish I was more like guys like that. But yeah. Oh, wow. Wow. That must have taken a lot to get that like okayed, I would think. But then you're the Master Chief, so I guess not. You own the sub, basically. Wow. But they couldn't touch no missiles. They couldn't hit the missile buttons. That was that off limits, like Patrick Starr not touching anything on the rocket ship for Sandy Cheeks.
We might have to talk to Keith about making a game with a submarine.
Oh, now you brought. Do you have the Hunters?
It's a game?
Or the Hunted? Oh my goodness, unbelievable! You are the head. I don't like the Hunters because you're a U-boat captain.
Okay.
So you're sinking U.S. And you have to get a certain amount of tonnage. But the Hunted is reversed.
The Hunted. And it's a one player game?
Yeah.
Just what I need.
Outstanding. Outstanding. You can borrow it. I have it here, but that's a great game. Submarine then allowed male family members. Oh, so you were chauvinistic. My kind of crew. I'm kidding. My wife will listen later. Oh, wow. Okay, that's interesting. That's great. What an experience for them. Wow.
Is it called Twilights of the U-Boats?
No, Hunters.
The Hunters.
Hunters and the Hunted.
Okay, the Hunted.
I believe it's Hunted.
Yeah, they have a game now, The Hunted, Twilights of the U-Boats. A solitaire tactical level game. Placing
It
you.
might be an expansion.
No, you're in command of the German U-boat. It's the one you don't like.
Okay, yeah, the Hunters. I mean, I play it. It's pretty wild,
Okay.
but it's a really good game. Silent Victory's another. Oh, okay. Silent Victory's
Highlands.
coming soon. Hunters is a good game, right, Jeff? I know it feels weird because we're the whatchamacallit, like I said, the Germans, but you take it in a gaming context, it's brilliant. It's brilliant. Yeah, so you log everything and you want to try and get back to port. You take different calibers, class subs. Yep, good stuff.
I'd have to create another closet now of games if I get into non-sports
I'll
games.
get a few of those things behind me.
Yeah.
But yeah, good game. So see, a lot of us play these different genres. We play war games. I was telling, because of the nonsense that was going on with all the podcasts and stuff, and I'm not going to get into it no more. I said to Joe and Jamie, thank God we're not dealing with war games. Not because they're any better or worse. It's because of how many. A few. Could you imagine how many more you end up having? I can't. So, but war gaming is even more fanatical than what we do in sports. So, Silent Victory is the it. Okay.
So that's what it's called, Silent Victory.
Oh wow.
Wow.
I figured you did. Oh, night's over.
Michael Silva.
Yeah, he's in the house. All right.
What's up, Big Mike?
I bet you can have some interesting conversations, Andy, with Submaster. Mike Silva, how are you? Congratulations on your project reaching
that is incredible.
5,000th game. My goodness. Wow. That is just good stuff. Yep. We're going to get you on here. So MVP is saying, I saw it, but I missed it. I'm sorry. Let's see. We
about
not
the
my project, but have you all turned in? Nah, I didn't do it. One, I should do it, but I won't accept the prize. But is it still open? We could still do it up until tournament time, correct? Because it would be fun just to see who would do it, especially after I look through the teams, just to see who has the qualities and this and that. But we spoke earlier about Pernicious. So, yeah, that's cool. I guess he does something with that too. Am I right? MVP gives out a war, some type of like gift if you win it or something like that. But it's just fun to do to see how you do for an ego competition thing. The Hunted.
Yeah, both of them are U-boats. So
the Hunted is German too.
Yes, that's what I was saying when I looked it up.
Okay, so it's Silent Victory.
So it's Silent Victory.
Sound. Who's sound? What happened, Andy? You want a sound? How's that? I get it, Mike. Jamie's added so much to our show too, and
no question. He's the silent. Yeah,
he's good. I mean, like I said, I know him forever now, and I love him. He's just got such a heart. So, a real submarine. You guys should. I'll introduce you at the convention in May. I'll definitely introduce you. You guys should probably have a heck of a conversation. Sound crapped out. Our sound did? Ah, man. It's Joe's fault.
No, maybe it might be. Yes, that's
Mike Silva. I noticed it went out when he showed up.
Yeah,
could be Mike's show. Mike's fault. Yeah, I don't know why that would happen, but the adventures of a show. Okay, thank you. At least we don't have flies, Andy. Right? That would be realistic if we had flies here.
Oh, I just got an update.
What you got? It's gone again?
No. Oh, what's that? Sound keeps going in and out.
Oh, man.
Has anybody else experienced that besides Andrew?
Well, Tom said it went out.
Tom said it too.
Guys, let us know. Can you hear us? Or?
That's
I mean, my
weird.
internet, everything is going
Because
fine.
we hear each other. Yeah.
I don't understand this. I've been known to turn out the lights on a lot of shows. Mike, can you hear us?
Sound is okay now.
Okay. All right.
So I was saying, I just got an update. My
Which one?
my Soccer Blast Express moved.
Dave, I love it. It's all I drink.
The coconut water.
I don't drink. I used to drink a ton of energy drinks. What's a dulcet tone? Now you're really messing me up.
Can hear the dulcet tones of your voices.
So yeah, Dave, I used to drink a lot of energy drinks. And John Weiss, thank you for joining us. They
Hold
were
on.
killing me and I didn't know it. And I went to a doctor one day. I was just talking to the nurse and she asked if I ever tried coconut water. So I can't drink that other one. I forget I know it tastes purer and it's better, but I can't swallow it. I'll gag. But I like this stuff. So I go in. If it's in like ShopRite or somewhere, I grab them all today. I bought 18 of them. Lady was looking at me like, if you want some, I'll give them to you. But if not, I'm grabbing them. So yeah, I drink a bunch of them a day. Plus, I have this water filter in the house that we have. It's not like your normal Brita or anything like that. It's called Kangen water, Kangen. The filter is about $6,000. You're gonna think I'm nuts. One of these days on the show, I'll show pictures of what came off of the little cherry tomatoes. I showed Joe and Phil and other guys, and what came off of grapes. You would never eat them again, and it cannot come off with regular tap water. It's a different alkalinity that we could put the settings on to drink. So between those two, I've had a lot of better goings on with my stomach. Let's put it that way. So yeah, and that's my story. I'm sticking to it.
Yes, John, I've been following. I've been following your project with the 2026 Olympics with red ice hockey.
Tom Tift has also been doing one
Yes, yes.
with highlights hockey
Highlights.
and having fun with that.
I did it with Hockey Blast, but I did it as it was going on. I was doing it the day before.
The one I haven't done, and I did it with Hockey Blast when the ones we got Mike Owens and I had cleaned up, is the Summit Series. I would like to do that.
The 72?
Yeah.
That's funny. I was looking at that this morning.
Yeah.
It's so funny you brought that up.
I have the CD, DVD for it. I have that one and the WHA
Because
one.
I believe it was John, I think, was speaking about it on one of the other podcasts about how they cheated. I never knew that.
Well, the Russians did put the Canadian, when they went to
Russia.
put them through hell. Like
Yeah.
they stole a lot of their good foods.
Yes, he was talking about that.
Yeah, they made the rooms really, really uncomfortable.
And then
There was no love lost then.
The goal judge wouldn't turn on the light when the Americans scored. I never knew that.
Yeah, it was really interesting stuff.
Yeah.
It was a crazy series. But the one play I always talk about was Valery Khamalov. And I would have loved to seen him in the NHL. But he died.
Was that the series when Phil Esposito fell off the bench when they came off? He always talked about for years how he was embarrassed.
But he was also known for the speech he gave Team Canada to rally them back.
But he slipped when he came off the bench originally when they were introducing him. He always said he was
as they came out. Yeah. When you're Phil Esposito, you're entitled to fall anyway.
He's one of my favorite hockey players.
Yeah, I mean,
he's in there.
Yeah. So I want to do it. I believe Grant put that out. The Summit Series set. I believe Grant did. I forget now, but I wanted to do it.
John put it. I think Turnbull put it out for Red Ice. I think you're right. I think Grant might have put it out too. Yes, and I think Hockey Blast too. I think there's a Hockey Blast version.
Okay. Now today I read. I think it was on Delphi. Somebody did a 2006. Yes, the one that Rob Arnold. What's up, my man? You better wear a suit and tie if I'm going to interview you in May. I lost my train. Oh, they did. Rob Gallimore put the 2026 supposed Russian team that would have represented Russia
Yes.
had they
Yes.
been allowed
Yes, he did. He
against the
added it in there. Yes.
72, and they played the series against the 72
Oh,
team.
okay.
I didn't finish. I think he only played 2 games so far, but the
Oh, I didn't see
72
that.
team
I
was
gotta
up.
catch that.
You don't go to Delphi.
No, very rarely. Once in a
Yeah.
blue moon. Very rarely.
Hey Arnold. I used to watch a cartoon with my
Hey
daughter when
Arnold.
she
Me
was
too.
little.
My
Hey Arnold,
kids.
called
Yep.
Hey Arnold. Yeah,
Hey
yeah,
Arnold.
yeah.
Yeah.
What is John saying? John's got a wealth of knowledge.
When the USA won, and yeah, Miracle. Love one of my favorite movies, Miracle on Ice.
I didn't
This
get
is
to
your.
see this new one yet.
This is your night.
Eventually, they'll do another movie, I think.
You think they'll do one with the Men and Women's Gold?
They might. I just didn't. I didn't see this one that's on Netflix now. The one.
Oh well, it's
Documentary.
it's
I
more a
heard it's
documentary.
outstanding.
Yeah, I gotta watch that. But I love the movie Miracle.
That was with
love
Kurt
it.
Russell, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Mm.
That was, you know what it is, John. I don't know that it would be as popular, even though the men and women's team won the gold, which is historical. It was just that in 1980, it was a bunch of no-name kids.
Yep.
It was kids. It was amateurs. Where now, these guys are pros, and I understand why we had to go that route, because of what all the other countries taking advantage of that pro, the non-pro, especially Russia. But 80 was just special. I don't think we'll ever get that feeling again because it was a bunch
it's not
of
going
kids.
to be allowed. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, thanks, Dave. I thought
And
so.
to do the Summit
I
Series.
might have it on my laptop here, but if not, I'll go grab it. Yeah, I definitely want to do that. It's always a fun series.
Yeah, it might have been a free. And you know what else? If you remember last year, I played it. The PWHL. It's getting, especially now that the women won the gold. It's really. I'm seeing it on regular sports channels now. Tonight, before the podcast, the game was on Minnesota. If I didn't have the show tonight, I'd probably be sitting there. They're really good. If anybody is not, yeah. If
But I bet they're still not allowed on Submaster's Submarine.
Well, that's another story.
So they can't do that much. No.
But if anybody hasn't watched them, these girls are good. Catch one if you're a hockey fan.
Oh, they could play.
They can play. I don't know if I'd go up against them. And I played ice hockey. I don't know if I would go up against them.
They could play. Yeah. So like John just said, yeah, they were all college.
Yes.
They were literally amateurs. Some of them barely sniffed the NHL. If they did, they didn't last. Jim Craig didn't last. He was terrible.
No. Robbie McClanahan lasted a couple of years with the Rangers.
Neil Broughton was probably the best.
Yeah, I was just going to say that.
Mark Pavlich.
Pavlich.
Oh, they can now. Women can. I saw invite the gold medal team on there.
Oh.
Pavlich had a very good career. Ken Morrow had a good career.
Yeah. No, a couple of them did, but the stars, the stars, like you said, Jim Craig, Micah Ruzioni.
Nothing.
I think
he looks great too.
Yeah, he does. I was just saying. Wow. I saw him on an interview. He looked good. He was covering the Olympics.
Yes.
He was given color. He was good.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And then you got Eddie Olczyk.
Yeah, Eddie Ol.
Right? Was he on the 80 team?
No. He was Eddie Ol. Eddie Ol was on Chicago.
He was on the 84 team.
The 84
the Summer Olympics we boycotted, right?
Right.
84
right.
Team.
But Eddie O was considered, as a Ranger fan, he was one of the Black Aces when they won the Cup.
Okay.
They labeled a couple of guys the Black Aces. He was one of them.
He was a good player. I love listening to him.
Really,
really good. Really
legit hockey guy. Definitely.
Yeah, you'll never see that again. You'll never, because the pros get there, and there's no way. If I wish they could get the U18s even to play, or the U20s, and put them out there in the Olympics. And you would, I think, that's why I love those tournaments. Love those tournaments. You see some great hockey, but you also see a lot of mistakes because they're not.
Because they're not
polished. Right. Some of them will be, and
right.
So yeah, but when you have the pros against the pros, is the hockey great? Yeah. But you're never going to get that feeling again of a bunch of kids coming out of nowhere and defeating a team like that. That That was nuts.
No.
You know, and again, was talking about projects and stuff. The thing with me is I don't like doing a set series because the stats are based on that set series.
Mhm.
Some of them are fun. Like I said, I do want to do the Summit series, but the expectations are if it's done right, it should turn out the way it turned out for the most part. You know, we do this year's Olympics, and it might not. Canada very easily could beat.
Oh yeah. Oh, definitely.
And then you had Sweden and Finland could have either beat either one of them.
I think in my game, I think Sweden actually went further than they did in my game, and they legitimately could, you know, in real life.
Right, but for the most part, those small tournaments, they
Yeah.
can change things. You know,
And listen, I've played. You can play the 1980 Russians U.S. 99 times out of 100, Russians going to beat us.
yeah,
You know, because like they're statistic based.
Yeah.
It's statistic based.
there was nothing ever would have thought that could.
There was no that chemistry, that heart, and it's different.
We were just talking about it, me and my oldest brother, because we were actually in his apartment, his first apartment. He got married. My nephew was about a month or two old, and we were playing our face-to-face Stratomatic Football League, and there was probably about 10 guys in the house. And I was 18.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't 19 yet. And we were in his apartment, and his boss, the plumber that owned the company, lived downstairs, and she said she knew the game was on. She wasn't watching it, but that she knew they won when she heard us upstairs going nuts. And I know I was the one legitimate hockey fan there because I was playing at the time. But I'll never forget it. I'll never forget it. We were at his apartment. Yeah.
I think everybody remembers. I remember. You know where I was? I was 18 also. We were in Atlantic City, and I was ready to leave to go home because I wanted to watch the game. And the guy in the hotel said, no, because he's like, where you going? This is I got to go home, got to drive home, I got to watch the game. He says, we're going to put it on the big screen in the lobby.
Oh, wow.
And I watched it in Atlantic City. Yeah.
So you were a degenerate back then?
I was with the degenerate. I'll put it that way, because I was ready to go home. I didn't care about gambling.
I'll bet.
I wanted to see them.
Yeah. What a memory. Doesn't seem like it was that long ago.
No.
But it was.
26 years ago, right?
Yeah. So does anybody else have any other projects you've been planning? Quick play things, not quick game. Well, quick games, quick plays, whatever.
Yeah,
short
any type
projects,
of project,
long projects. Let us know and post them on the.
Post them on the site.
Yeah, don't let our friend Dave Taylor dominate that. I think we're gonna have to put him on a payroll. He's been posting every day there with good questions.
He's good questions. He is bringing some nice content. We like that.
Sweetheart. He's brand new to sports gaming. He plays these. I call them odd types of games. I know he plays this one game that has a bunch of birds in it and stuff like that. And
you know what's beautiful? You know what I admire about him? His wife. Him and his wife.
She loves it.
They go out together to game face to face with people. Yeah. That's fantastic.
Oh yeah, without a doubt. Oh, John is running it.
Yes, John. I'm loving it. I'm loving playing that. I got to get that back out on the table soon too.
So obviously you're playing every game, John. And how long of a schedule? And who's the best player in that set?
It's hard. Because you have real players in that set. You have Ted Williams at
Frank
the end
Robinson in that set.
I'm not sure because I haven't gotten to all the teams yet. Because you get surprised, you open it up. Got some old Brooklyn Dodgers on some of them.
Oh, okay.
Clem Labine, I think, is in there. So you got some legit. It's hard. I like to hear some cool quick. Yeah,
I like it. And
keep it up, Dave.
Yep.
Midlife is using.
So that is our Dave?
That's our Dave.
Oh my God. This is how shot I am, Dave. Well, keep it up because you got some nice traffic going and I think the people will enjoy answering.
Yeah, that's our Dave.
So keep it up. Yeah. If we ever get a payroll, we'll put you on. But okay, I didn't even realize that.
Yeah.
I should that's his podcast, that's his show, the YouTube channel.
Right.
Oh my gosh. Yes, folks. Never mind midlife
Oh,
crisis,
wow.
midlife crisis. I ain't losing it. For the 50th
Seventh
anniversary.
anniversary. 76 Phillies. Reds and Fidrick. Wow. Mark the Bird Fidrick. Yeah, it's 50 years.
Wow. That's incredible.
Uh,
So John's doing okay.
160 games. Yeah, I'm doing a shortened season.
Wow. Well, Dave, thank you for joining us. I do appreciate those
Yeah,
questions you're putting in there. So, because we all need help with content. So,
yeah.
okay. Do I remember the bird?
The
Wow.
Bird.
Wow. That's a special season in my life.
Yep.
Yeah. Good stuff. Well,
Yes,
keep us
good stuff
posted
tonight.
on what's going on with it. I remember Mark Miller did a complete Mark Fidrich replay for the
Replay.
76 season. And I
Wow.
started the Nolan Ryan one. When I get an itch for baseball, I'll go back to it. I think I did 4
I
games
remember you.
so
I
far.
remember when you started.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I want to see if payoff pitch can get him to 373 strikeouts. But I'll get to it amongst a million other things I'm looking to do. It might take you a few years, but the game plays pretty
Whoa.
quick.
It's doing 160 for each team. Wow.
And how many teams are in that set?
There were 12. Is it 12? I believe it's 12, John. I don't remember off the top of my head. I think it's 12.
Wow. And now you're keeping all the stats, I assume, because John's a stat guy.
Yeah, I'm sure.
And
I'm trying. I'm trying.
I'd love to see that. I usually keep the basics when it's cards and dice.
Yeah. I do basics. I'm not going too crazy.
Yeah. So
The Chicago Sting, Soccer Blast Express. Yeah, I'm enjoying.
Different.
Oh, he's doing the 77. Yeah, so that my plan was to do. Yeah, right. Dave's doing the 77 Sting, and I'm gonna do the 77. Our local team, Vin.
Cosmos.
With Cosmos, with Pelé and Beckenbauer.
Was Canalia on that team?
I think he was. Yes.
I remember him doing the head.
So I'm waiting. I'm gonna replay their season.
I hope it doesn't come soaked in oil.
No, I told you. I just got an update. It moved.
Okay.
It actually moved.
A good thing, Keith will make right if something.
No, that's why I don't want to tell Keith. I just only asked him when he shipped it to make sure, because when they were investigating, because if I tell Keith that I didn't get it yet, you know him.
He's the best.
Yeah, and that's why I don't
even
want
a
to
little thing like when the play down set came, I was showing my wife. I said, "Do you realize he does this for every order?"
Yeah.
That he just puts that, he scribbles it, but thank you, Keith. Thank you, Keith. But he puts your name. Thank you, Vinny.
Vin,
He's a gentleman.
So I forgot who it was. It was the gentleman I introduced History Maker Golf to down in Florida that I became friends with.
That's it. Now everything goes to heck.
So he, I just was about to say to you, we got to get Mark on. And then look,
I keep telling him he knows when he's ready.
Be careful. Is it this? Be careful what you wish for.
Yeah, well, he's got a lot going on too.
Good to see him.
Continental League's an 8-team set, Joe.
8 teams, okay. I wasn't sure if it was 8 or 12 because there's so many different eras. Then they added teams, but so we're getting back to what about Keith with the personal. Listen, the whole thing with First Contact.
Yeah,
what he did to me. I mean, come on.
Yep.
Come on. Yep. It's such a gentleman.
Yep. Unbelievable. Mark, I'll call you this weekend if you're up for it. I've been trying not to bother you.
Yeah.
Anyway, so Dave plays mostly the Chicago-based teams.
Yeah.
I see that. Chicago Sting,
mm-hmm.
Chicago Blackhawks. That was a good team there. Patty Kane, Johnny Tays, right? Jonathan Tays, yep. Yep, they had a nice run.
Pat Kane just couldn't, great legend hockey player, in my opinion, from that, couldn't do it on the ranges. And then when they got rid of him, he played fine again. He just couldn't do it in New York.
Systems in hockey can change things.
Yeah, yes, absolutely. And I know that as being a hockey player.
Speaking of hockey, did you see that cheap shit? Now, I'm not a fan, but did you see what Rado Gukas?
No, I didn't see it.
Austin Matthews out for the year.
Oh, I didn't see this.
Oh, you need him. Bad.
I've been running out the last 2 days. I haven't.
And not one player went after him.
Are you kidding me?
Well, you watch the replay. You look it up. It's all over the place. He's out. Tore his MCL. I don't like
Wow.
seeing plays like that. Get anybody get
And
hurt.
nobody went after him.
Nope. Nope.
That's
Berube went out of his mind. So they've given up on each other. They've given up on you. You imagine if that was Florida
forget
or
about
Boston,
it. Forget about it.
most any team.
There would have been 6 suspensions.
You know, and I don't like seeing a player of that talent getting hurt like that. And so he's got to get out of there. He's got to get out of there. Yeah, bet.
I gotta look. I'll go look later.
Yeah,
I'll put on
what
the
a
NHL
cheap
network.
shot.
I'm sure they're playing it all over the NHL.
Oh yeah,
network.
cheap shot.
Now, after we finish up here, I'll go look.
Biz Nasty is going out of his mind. Paul Bissonnette, because he's a diehard Leafs fan too. He's funny. He gets vulgar though, but he's out of his mind. But he's a class act. He's a class. When the USA team won, because he made a bet with TJ Oshie.
Okay.
That he would have to wear a USA jersey.
Okay.
Chris Hoffman in the house. How you doing, Chris? Hey, Chris. Thank you for coming out on a Friday night. Oh, Dave, I don't know yet. I would love for him to be the real deal. I'd love for both of them to be the real deal, him and Dobish. But I don't know. He's young. He played great the other night. Canadian fans are very tough. They're very fickle. Now he's the saving grace of the Canadians.
Until he has 2 bad outings.
2 months ago, why are we even bringing him up? He's not ready yet. He's not good. So I don't know. I like his makeup, but I think it's more about the guys in front of him too. And they're going to have to play a lot better in front of him. So,
John, yes, John.
Oh yeah, that was horrible.
It was horrible. I remember LT.
Yep. That'll shake you up for good. So Chris played a little highlight maker hoops. Prime time. Nice. We were just talking about the new college playdown set. Tom Curran was here. I don't know if he's still in the chat. He's got a big project planned. He's going to do the whole tournament with prime time. I'm planning to do something with it too. Hopefully stick with it because like Joe knows, I am where projects go to die. I could come up with all kinds of ideas, but some reason or other, my focus is it jumps. So, but I'm definitely looking to play it. I don't know, not even half the team separated. The pack was like I was telling Joe, it's like this: 64 tournament teams, fictional, based on real life college teams from last year's tournament. And enough to make another, I thought he said 128 teams with these funky cards, I call them, like the roster cards. You match up the number of the player to the card. And those are, there you go, Tom. You're still here. Oh, you're a Chicago guy too. Okay. All right. I could see it. White Sox, huh?
Wow.
Well, they go back to the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Or as my daughter says,
yes.
She must be in bed now. I don't hear you.
I heard her before. I heard her.
Going
she was counting. Yes, I heard her.
She was counting her steps.
She was counting. I heard her.
Oh man, she had a good week.
I was going to tell you to shut up because I wanted to hear her more.
She had a good week, thank God. So.
Good.
Okay. Now, I don't think, Dave, are you still in Chicago area? You don't have to say that if you don't want to. And Tom, I guess you are not. I think, Tom, you're somewhere out west now, I think.
So, Dave, you're a South Side guy? We're not going to mess with Dave. South Side guy from Chicago.
Dick Allen. I'm going to give you a Dick Allen story. So years ago, growing up, across the street from our house, matter of fact, there was a Facebook picture of it. There was a Rogers Pontiac dealer. And so we used to walk across there. I would play ball. I had to watch because it was a busy street.
You're talking about the one on Fort Hamilton Parkway? Yeah.
So I thought you were out west, Tom. Yeah. I might be joining you. So my friend Stefan, he was older than me, brought us across the street. And he was a Phillies fan. He goes, I want you to meet Dick Allen. I said, what? Richie Allen.
Richie.
I want you to meet Richie Allen.
There's a great story. Vinny had told this to me. Great
The,
story.
the guy comes over. How you doing? I watch you playing ball. Blah 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 blah. I had to be 8 years old, 9 years old, if I remember right. And he shook my hand. Richie Allen. I was like, oh my goodness. I ran back across the street. My brother, I wanted to tell him was Richie Allen. The dude's name was Richie Allen. He was just Richie Allen. So he humored me and just pretended he was Richie Allen. But I met Richie Allen. But what a nice guy. I'll never forget how nice he was to me. Big dude, too. But, yeah. Oh, man. To be a kid.
This was fun. This was a good, definitely a good.
Yeah. It's always nice to let loose and have a chat.
Yeah.
So, I appreciate everybody. I know Joe appreciates
I do.
everybody coming out.
Yes, I do.
Guys, hook up with each other. Make contact with each other.
Yes.
You never know if you're going to meet down the road at a convention or just in your area. Somebody traveling or whatever. You call them in. You hook up. You don't have to play a game. You have some lunch, breakfast, dinner.
You don't know, and you don't know the kind of friends you'll make.
Yeah.
It's true.
We got a great community.
Mm-hmm.
Every community has its issues, but we have a great community.
I think we're a solid community.
Yeah, and be square with people. Just be straight. If they can't handle it, they should talk to you about it and just iron it out. We just want to get along and just have a great time, just gaming and caring about each other. It's important because a lot of the world don't care, and it's not good. It's not good, and so it's falling apart.
This got to be our happy place. We got to make this our happy place.
Yes, Chris, you're gonna love it. The set is beautiful. The quality of the cards, Tom could back me up on that. The quality of the cards, when you separate, how you separate, they snap like awesome. It's so good. So again, I want to thank you all.
Yes.
All right. Stay in touch.
Thank you to all.
And all our love. God bless you all. Have a great, great weekend.
Yes.
If you're looking at some of that weather that's coming in, be safe. All right. Everybody, thank you again and good night.
Great weekend, everybody. Good night.
See you.